Israel did mention was that you have to make sure that you apply yourself. We saw that how Imon applied himself, and the first shot he played across the line, he lost his wicket. So that is one key thing that every player, every team.
And he lets it go.
Right there, Matiullah Khan, there was no much pace behind that delivery.
Now big runs coming, and that's what the crowd is here for.
That's a tremendous shot. That was very surprising. The kind of pace Matiullah is bowling with, I think he did really well to got it into the mid-wicket boundary. For the first maximum of this game, runs already for Bangladesh.
Oh, good use of feet. And this one, the umpire for Tanzid, and Matiullah has started bleeding.
That's a brilliant shot coming down the track.
And again, we'll finish this over with a boundary. 17 for none after one.
Tanzid on strike now, he's on 15 or 5. Shot delivery, that's been pulled away in front of the fielder at mid-wicket. That'll run away to Tanzid. He's dealing in boundaries and maximums. Tanzid on strike now, he's on 15 or 5. Shot delivery, that's been pulled away in front of the fielder at mid-wicket. That'll run away to, and a very good shot there by Tanzid. He's dealing in boundaries and maximums.
Angle into the batter. The left-hander, all he has to do is ensure that he gets that arc through. And the fielder inside the circle at Page. Subscribe, hit that subscribe button.
The spinner.
Alright, and those numbers are about to change. Very into the fence, 4 runs.
Well, that's not sure that he clears the infield, and he did that quite easily at the end. This is excellent, putting pressure on all the bowlers, especially in the start of the over.
Well, very first bowling, because he's been wondering what. Makes room, and he is there to entertain the crowd. He tells you a story that he's not just there.
Just opening up that offside quite nicely, and didn't try it perfectly. No chance for any fielder to get that, and that's the first boundary for Litton Dash, who's
But the ball just dropped around. Ball wide and crane through covers. Lee boundaries in this over. 36 already on board.
Well, you can't bowl him there. Those fielders brilliantly well. Timing was superb, and this is a lightning quick outfield here at the Sharjah Cricket Stadium. That was all out here for Bangladesh. 36 for no loss already.
And has he crossed?
Slashed, and it's gone over and beyond the ropes.
He said well, width offered, not a good start by Jawadullah, and rightly punished, no chance for the shot. In fact, third man fielder, so runs are coming thick and fast.
Loses his feet this time, is not able to pierce the gap on the offside. Beautiful, just magnificent. A pickup shot.
Litton trying to come into Tanzid, not much pace. What a good shot here. The Tigers mean business.
All eyes on the umpire, yes. Another experienced umpire from the UAE. Beautifully played, used the pace and beats the fielder for Tanzid.
About those hard-hitting shots, but look at that clever manipulation. No third man, a fuller delivery, opening face of the blade, and 4 runs.
Under his belt. Beautiful. Again, a shot of authority from Tanzid.
For Tanzid Hassan, it was in his radar and playing with the field, clearing that mid-off with ease. Not a good field placement and not bowling as per the field is Haider Ali.
Yeah, just too full from Haider. And 5. A full toss. It's gone out of here, and what a grand way to bring up his 50. Tanzid Hassan has got that in just
to the occasion here, and lose the water hit in command, and the maximum to get to his 50, and looking dangerous with the bat is
quicker, flatter, it's in the air. Won't go all the way, Sagir overrun. Another aerial shot, and it's gone the distance. That was enough.
The confidence of Litton Das. He can come from way outside the off first, maximum for Das.
And nothing much Sagir could do with that shot. It was outside off. He was expecting Litton to play that. That's uppishly played. It was not in the slot.
It wasn't a bad delivery shot, but extraordinary shot, knowing where exactly the fielders are positioned. No.
And now there you go, this confirmation from Shiju Sam. It's a
He's picked that up, found the fielder, straight down his throat for a very talented Sagir Khan as well. It's a special moment for him, but Tanzid perished.
No mistakes made, no issues at all. Was there a clean connection, but the fielder was posted exactly where the ball was heading. Wicket on his debut. Tanzir Hassan with a fabulous knock. 59 of 33.
Takes it on the full, launches this one over long consummate ease. Shanto has found the middle of the bat.
Right over. Allowing Shanto, and a player of his caliber is not going to miss out. Easy pickings, and long on was just a miss. So they're pretty much on course. Better delivery, just dipping on him. But now, that early boundary.
It certainly does. Look at the projected scores. They're behind some way.
100 plus. Lovely back cut. There's a long chase for the sweeper. Keeping that scoreboard ticking. Dangerous customer. He can hit sixes.
That's in the gap. And they'll race away for a 4. Listen that evening. And he's bringing in all his experience. The runs continue to flow from the bat.
Finger spinner is not getting it right. Too short, too wide. Carved the ball behind point to pick that gap. Absolutely no chance on this outfield.
Yeah, there's a problem here. Calling for 2. This is... That goes past mid-off, and that'll be 4-1. Stand and deliver. Shanto's looking $1 million in the middle.
Short and wide. That was fiercely struck. A fielder the caliber of Wasim couldn't get down. That was an absolute rocket. Leaking.
This one's up and over. Don't bother running. Go fetch in the middle of the bat this evening. And he's making it count.
This time you've gone full and wide. And Wasim's frustrations are telling. Name of the game.
Yeah, not much the captain can do. And now moves to long off. Matiullah in 8 deliveries. That's pitching outside leg. But the runs, pressure is on the bowler.
Oh, it most certainly is.
Slow delivery just over backward point. A couple of runs here. And at the moment, with the risk, the reward is also coming.
From the bat of the Bangladeshi batters, and UAE have no answers.
And that the Bangladeshi batters have showcased today. Look at that cheer. Well, I picked up 4 wickets. Look to break this partnership. 2 experienced campaigners there. Aerial, is there a chance? And catch is taken. Jawadullah strikes. And this time it's spin drop silence at the Sharjah Cricket Stadium.
Bringing that all-important breakthrough of Liton Das. He was looking dangerous, was looking to tee off. Does it number 2 falls for Bangladesh? It's their skipper, Liton Das, out for 40.
139 for 2. We were talking about bounds. Tawheed Ridhoi smacks one for a maximum to get done with the 15. The champion. Up in the air, there's a chance. Can Wasim get a wicket out of this one?
Towards cow corner. Couldn't reach the ball, Sagir. Eyes on the ball, but just not able to get close enough.
A helicopter coming in, takes it at the boundary line for a boundary for Tawheed Ridhoi.
Missed his mark yet again. Great use of the hands. And the result is 4 runs. The 150 comes up for...
He goes up, aerial, and gets a max in his own tunes.
A bit too predictable from him. Tawheed Ridhoi, he's not going to miss out on... Gets underneath that and launches it. Goes ballistic.
There's very little margin of error when you're trying to bowl the Yorkers.
Slight few runs. Oh, that's a quick delivery. Gets the top half of the bat, but lands safely. I haven't been able to keep the same batter on strike for a consistent period of time. They've allowed...
Slow delivery, waited on this one. Streak point. Jawadullah strikes once again. He's been amongst wickets. His 6th in the tournament.
Outside off some slower delivery. You have to put in a lot of power behind that. With 27 of 19 deliveries. Been a good knock. Bangladesh lose their 3rd wicket.
And immediately he's off the mark as well. Busy
to come in towards the fag end of the innings. He's got 3 more overs to go. UAE, that's a sign of confirmed. Meanwhile, this has been the confirmation from the umpire, but I think he just landed on that Toblerone.
Well, he just lost his radar. That was short. Invitation to go big on it. And the batter just hit.
Oh, nicely bowled and equally well played. It's in the gap. Nicely caressed. Piercing that superbly well. Gets another boundary. Back-to-back boundaries here for Ridhoi.
All around the park. This one just carving it between the gap. It was in the gap. Runs coming thick and fast. And Bangladesh in overdrive mode.
After he's bowled his delivery, so he's just holding himself back, and in doing so...
Oh, beautifully done. Just how he moved. Jackarelli is now turning it on in the middle.
Straight, and that is exactly what Jawadullah has done, but good by Jakir, moving across and making sure that he opens up that long leg position.
Moves once again, hits it wide of the field that covers. That'll be a 4. And Bangladesh now are eyeing the 200-run mark.
Look at that full and outside off stump. Good timing as well. A short delivery, that's pulled away quite nicely. This is outstanding batting by Jackarelli.
Shot, and all he had to do was hit it in front of square, flat over mid. Off dismissal to an innings that had so much of promise and power. But Jakir has done his job.
In this one, Jakir was looking dangerous out there. 18 of 6 deliveries. Look at that strike rate of 300. Oh, he's pulled that, he's swiveled, and he's played it across towards. Has run away for a boundary. Very good first delivery for Shamim.
All this already been done. Just getting underneath that one. Just using.
So here with the last over, first delivery, that's gone miles up in the air. Who wants that Sagi coming underneath it? And we'll take that at rid of Hridoy, who was batting brilliantly on 45 of 23.
He may be having he was struggling, but he has come back well. That was the sky. And then finally he makes it look very. Hridoy departs for 45 and 24. He's played a cameo. It's 2-0-1 for.
Oh, shot delivery, nicely bowled, be a dot ball. History. And I think that is where UAE had to capitalize on that, but they're given away.
Once again, straight past him. They'll get a sing at 20 overs. It's been another superlative effort here.
Just 4 runs and a wicket in that. And UAE, they'll have to bat out of their skins to really chase this.
As well with the bat. This is 90 for the little that's just.
Unit Tanzid Hassan, Jackarelli, Najmul Hussain Shanto, Tawheed Hridoy, all chipping in with the side this evening. And it's going to be Mohammad Wasim leading the pack for.
All eyes will be on this man, Mohammad Wasim, a big hitter, left and right hand combination, always advantage.
Almost certainly is. International hundreds, incredible strike rate. He is a run machine. First ball of the run chase. Edged and just dropped by the first slip.
Especially the start of your career. The first ball, brilliant delivery, hitting the deck hard, movement as well as the bounce, but not getting the support from the first slip.
Excellent catcher. That one just shifting away from the left-hander, flayed at the.
One more delivery towards the off-stick channel.
The scoreboard. Just build your innings.
Wickets in hand, and it's a true batting. Nicely bowled, sharply coming in for UAE, especially in this game, just to keep this series alive.
Short and pulled. It's a gift for Wasim.
It's a class. Stamping his authority. Straight away putting the bowler under pressure. Not a good start. Back off landing. 1 bounce, 4 runs.
Bit of a long hop there. In fact, he'll be kicking himself. He didn't get 6, but early bounce.
Bowling.
Much better delivery. Finishing around mid-lane of
This game as well, but the problem has been the wickets going down in the regular intervals.
And this is huge. This will travel. Massive 6.
The smile.
Forcing drive will pick a gap. And mid-on. Will he get there? Touch and go.
There for the fielder. Not a proper connection. Deject for Wasim and UAE. He anticipated the back of length delivery kill. And 4 runs for UAE.
Yeah, smart batting from Wasim. Fuller. But will find the square leg fielder is key.
Absolutely. On top of that, Wasim.
Sliced up and over. No protection in the deep will get Zohaib for UAE.
A much needed boundary from the blade of Mohammad Zohaib. Full to Zohaib. Free license. Opening the arms. Opening the face of the good connection at last from the blade of Zohaib.
Yeah, he was not. Hit in the air. And will it carry?
They have enjoyed that. The first maximum Zohaib. Now he's looking good. Standing deep in the crease and goes.
So the pitch is playing well. Single to UAE. 4 overs gone. 38.
Oh dear, it's another beamer. Worked away to it. But that's not a good start for Nahid in international T20. Very quick. You don't end the deliveries. But at the end, Zohaib did really well. And this is a very good start. This is a good opportunity to Nahid Rana. Now a short delivery. Surprising Zohaib. It's in the air. But it's a no ball. It's a free hit. So no doubt where UAE need to capitalize. Especially Mohammad Wasim. Cut away in the gap. That's going to race away towards the buzz. 4 runs. That's a much better shot by Mohammad Wasim in the gap as well. It's always going to be a boundary once you clear the infield in the power play overs.
A great execution. Already a successful over for UAE. 14 runs. Cuts away again, targeting deep cover boundary, and it's gone for 4 back-to-back boundaries for the skipper.
The field is and manufactured a shot here, and I think this is a very good batting, allowing him to settle down.
Yes, it's counter-attack from UAE, which... That's a big hit. That's out of here for you.
A magnificent hit from Mohammad Wasim at the end. Remember, this is the last over of the power play. They were possible.
Will pin
well with his plan B. That's drilled away through the cover. That'll be a boundary. Magnificent shot
line from Mohammad Zoeb. End of the power play over with a glow. Flighted. Timed, is it? Yes, but still will go all the way for absolute best.
That's a first tossed up delivery by Tanvir, and the power of the man. Good commitment. Was always looking to clear the field, and he did that quite easily at the end. Important 6 runs this.
Well, he's a true supporter. Oh, another missed opportunity, but it's been a successful one for UAE. 78 for no. It's going to be Rashad Hussain, Mohammad Rashad Hussain.
Bowling to Zoeb now, the left-hander. That's a good delivery down the leg side. Instead, will be a leg by.
Yeah, just watchful. Protection in the deep. Maturity that Mohammad Naseem has shown. He's scoring at a brisk rate, but it doesn't. He
was batting at number 6 in the 50-over competition. That is where I think he's realized that he's not trying to manufacture shots and playing with the merit.
Pulling the length back with Mobat getting a boundary, and a total of 8. Brilliant partnership unfolding in the middle. Mohammad Wasim on top of his game. Yes, and it happens. 88 without loss. It's a fantastic opening stand between these two. 4 point and 4. He's not. And let's feed him with those boundaries. Here. Oh, Wasim gets a fuller one, and he smacks it out of the clearest front leg and sends you packing. Humongous sixer. 27. Full in his arc. There we go. Space on that shot. Wow, that's the power after that. But that's the power he brings. Zoeb's gone big. Is there a chance? They say on the mindset of the batters, and this is what you've seen over here as well. Zoeb to get to the target. Yeah, he tried to play it in the way, but he sliced it, and a very nice catch taken in the UAE lose. So he's played well. Shot in the gap between point and that squarish third. If you can't get it on the offside, he'll play it on. That's what he does, Wasim. Oh! Has he plundered? That's one. Trying to go over fine leg and ends up gifting a catch. Rahul Chopra just getting a leading edge on this one to find the fielder at shot fine. And he perishes very early in his inning to find ways to get back into the contest. He walks back for 2 and 4. It's 1-1-0 for here. Kept the hopes alive to bring in a little more hope in. Well, Asif getting a promotion. In the last game, he got 42 and 21 with 4 6s and 3. Not giving room whatsoever to Asif, and that's a smart ploy. The mile. Asif needs to be careful with the running of Yavas. Catch it is a call. But will he be able to reach in? Yes, Lord. How big is this going to be? You dropped it more time. He had done well to get underneath. And Mohammad Wasim with his body language felt that it was due well, got underneath it. 12 gone. It's 1-1-4 for 2.
True powerhouse of UAE at the end. Goes on the back foot. Oh, what a connection, and what a right time to introduce Mohammad Rashid.
A magnificent hit this by Mohammad Wasim. Quite nicely. Not a good delivery to start with. Behind the ball well. He's been out there since the start. That's a magnificent hit. Much needed.
He needs to strike here. Bowling's final over. Towards the flex side. Captain movement and pure class on display.
Well, certainly he's played really well for his 72 runs, but just
in the arc, misses completely.
Well, he wanted to hit that out of the stadium. It was there.
Forcing on the back foot.
Always important. I think Mohammad Asif will have to play second fiddle for a while here. Give strike.
passing down the track at the right time.
A very smart bowling by Tanveer, just pulling his length.
Making room, not a proper kind. Finds the gap and also he's over. Wasim moves to 76. 80 needed in the last 40.
28 for 2. Starts off with a slow delivery outside off stump. That's cut away from the fielder. They will pick up to replicate what Bangladesh did in the first innings. There was a quiet period, but they made sure.
Sharply coming into both these batters, they need to bring out their experience. It's not that you're going to,
especially when you're chasing over 200. And I think these are the two most
goes toward that side. And what a connection. Find yet again the captain Mohammad Wasim.
This is an excellent boundary rope. But Mohammad Wasim, he's timed that way and that one raced away towards the boundary. No chance for both those fielders.
Great leadership qualities. Under immense knocks. A low full toss, nicely managed.
They'll have to make sure that they hit a boundary. Like Wasim picked up a single on the very next delivery.
It's not there for Bangladesh. Go straight over the bowler. What a hit to hit for UAE.
Oh, that was bludgeoned over the bowler's head, missing his mark, but Mohammad Asif, he's not going to miss out. That was straight as an arrow.
The on-field umpire Asif Iqbal taking his own time.
Oh, this is through the covers. That's another magnificence for Asif.
Bowlers, be aware. Asif Khan Behrooz, yet again, he arrives at the right time. Change of pace, nicely managed. Thanks to Asif Khan Behrooz, he took that pressure off from Mohammad Wasim of Bangladesh. Another back of hand delivery, what a take. A breakthrough was required and he...
Very, very good innings. Trying to go over the big shot and look at that, the game. Mohammad Wasim, he's played. Needs to come good here for UAE. First delivery, tucks it towards the onside, is off the mark. He will keep Shariful Islam, a successful one for him. UAE crowd here to support Bangladesh. Oh, that's a good delivery by now. It has been brought in to putting Sir Alishan Sharifu.
And Alishan on strike. Clever piece of batting. Sampana. And using his brain is Alishan Sharifu, 4 runs.
Nicely placed as well, away from the deep third fielder.
Using the feet, cracking drive, no chance, no stopping, boundaries.
Oh, that was exquisite there from Alishan Sharifu, coming down the track, get to it. That one like a twist of bullet. Excellent timing for his boundaries.
Rashid, good to see his backing his strength. In the previous game, he's playing his natural game. Under pressure, the young lad, get of 27 balls. Another thick outside edge this time, there's a fielder station.
51 over, that is what I'm interested in. And I think that will just...
Asif Khan, what have you did? A sharp bouncer, Rana settles in, gets his first T20I wicket.
And surprised Asif with that bumper pitch. And a very sharp catch taken by the bowler.
He'll be very happy with that wicket. Another one skied up in the air. Has hit that one. 3 players converging.
Drama at the Sharjah Cricket Stadium. 45 needed of 24 now.
Catches the call, beats the fielder at point. Will come back for the second. These are 2 young guns of UAE. Andas not happy, and rightly so. Almost he's bowled well. Makes room for himself. Youngsters, Ahmed, they have the potential to make a match out of this.
A battle of nerves, isn't it, Shoaib? Stress.
Sagir goes big. He launches that. It's in the air, and Nitu Khan gets his first maximum.
Oh, from the young all-rounder on debut. Flighted delivery from Rishad on middle, and he had the courage, and if there ever was one.
Absolutely brilliant from Sagir Khan. He's played at the DPU, this kind of pressure. Goes big again towards the off this time. To walk back. Rishad, he strikes.
The burst, take a look at the line. It was just on off, hence he sliced it. And Tawheed Ridoy
takes have to walk back. 8 of 3 for him. UAE lose their 5th. It's 107. Rely heavily on Mohammad Wasim. Aryansh will get off the mark with a single and do this for UAE. It's Alishan Sharifu. He's that's skied up in the air. Who wants it? Well, somebody in the...
Wow, what a shot. Didn't know much about it. Aryan Sharma. He had been big top edge, fly and over the side screen for a much needed maximum.
Yeah, he just wanted, and the ball has sailed over. Shows how timed hit, and it's gone on the second tier. Wild swing from Aryansh. 50 runs and he still has to bowl another 5 deliveries. I mean match situations. This one's guy wanted to be the hero. That brings Bangladesh back in the game.
That is pressure.
Aryansh Sharma departs 7 of 4. UAE lose their 6th.